Hi, my name is Miriam, and I'm doing this video because I wanted to do it for teenagers who want to have a baby, who are pregnant or have a baby, and whoever has a baby, tell me your experience. Let me know how it feels, and yeah, or whoever wants to have a baby as a teenager or is pregnant, ask me questions. I've been through a lot, I know a lot, and I've seen people experience a lot. Um, so when I got pregnant, I was 17, and I had him at 18. I'm 19 right now. Um, he, what can I say? When I was pregnant, when I found out I was pregnant, I was doing drugs. I was doing really bad. So if you're a teenager and you're doing that kind of stuff, you really have to go to the doctor more often because I didn't do it. I went on whatever, like if anything had happened. The truth is that all of that affected my baby a lot. Right now he's better and everything's better, but it affected him a lot. But so when I was pregnant, like I said, and I said a lot. It's my first day, so I couldn't even walk to school. It was like not even that far. It was not even far at all. It was a short walk, and I couldn't even walk to school because I would bleed all the time I would walk. I had to be in bed rest all the time. Or else if I hadn't even gone to school, I had to get one of those little carts to drive it. But it was not fun. It was not fun at all. I couldn't even eat anything because if I did, I didn't keep it. I didn't keep it in my stomach. I would throw it up all the time. I would throw up sometimes yellow with blood. Um, it wasn't a very good experience being pregnant. So then it came the time when my baby was born. It was 24 hours of labor. I mean, 24 hours during labor. My bad. Correction. So then, um, when I had him, it was the most beautiful thing ever. I was just like in shock, like, did this really come out of me? But then that's during all the time, like, it was It was the most beautiful thing that ever happened to me. I could say that. He was the most beautiful thing that could ever happen to me. The only person that I live for and care for is him. He's a person that I do better every day to try to make him proud of his mom. To say, you know what, I had a good mom, I had the best mom. But the point is that when I had him, the 2 days that he went home with me, I could not handle him. I would cry with him. When he would wake up, I would end up crying with him. My mom had to go. At that time, I didn't live with his dad, but we were together. And yeah, I decided to stay home because that's where I felt better, where I felt comfortable. And he would just cry every minute at night. He would sleep in the morning all the time, but cried every morning and night. I would wake up crying with him. I couldn't handle it. Everything I did, I thought it would hurt on me. So I was in, I think I started everybody goes like that, but then I would go to the doctor right away to tell me that he was pale, that he was too yellow, that that could be bad, and that he was gonna be short, and that he had problems with his head, that his head was too big, that his head was probably not gonna grow anymore, that his soft spot was was closed already, and that was something bad. Supposedly, as they tell me, it was something bad because probably his head was not gonna grow anymore, that he was gonna be a short person, and what made me mostly sad than anything was that I didn't want him to suffer. I didn't want him to be made fun of. Like, was anything, it hurt more just to think about that. Because I didn't care how my baby was. I was going to love him no matter what. But all I just thought about is that I didn't want him to be like, you know what, it's your fault because you brought me to the world. I didn't want that. Because all I wanted him was to be proud of his mom and be like, you know what, she was a good mom. She tried her best. So that is what it is. So we had to go to so many different hospitals, clinics. He had to drink so many different medicines. It was too much. And it was hard because all these bills, like not all those insurance, they don't cover all of that, and most of them came out of my covenants. And until this day, I still owe them a lot of money, and hopefully they help me pay it because it's a lot. But the point is that they did a lot of x-rays to put a baby through all of that x-rays, ultrasounds in his head and his little stomach, because there was something wrong with his stomach, because he wouldn't take the milk in. He would throw up all the milk flying out. It was just too much for me, like a teenager, to even handle. It was just too dramatic. But thankfully my parents stuck with me through all the time. Even my boyfriend, it hurt him a lot, but I told him we had to be strong because of our childhood. And we were strong. We were really, really strong. It was really hard because all the bills we had to pay, and then all the milk we had to buy. We had to buy Nutrigen, I think, maybe. It was $40 for a small one. And though in 3 days he would finish it. Imagine how much didn't we waste. Sometimes WIC wouldn't even cover that. And so that's a program, government program, but WIC wouldn't even cover that. Only the little canned milks. And he wasn't really good with canned milks. It had to be powder. I thought it was never gonna stop. And then it was just too much money, diapers. I had to get 2 jobs, and I actually ended up getting 3 jobs. But I was working in the fields. I was working at the taco, a food fast restaurant, whatever, and I was selling things that I made. I crochet bags. I made laundry. And my boyfriend, he had to get work in the fields as well, because he was working at construction as well. It was really hard for us. Not even that could keep us good enough with the money, because it was too much payments. Like, it was just a lot. But yeah, right now, then a couple months later, that we found out, that also they told us he was allergic to it. So that was like, what can we give him? What can we not give him? And he would eat something. It could give him a rash. We had to take him to the hospital. We even had to experience it when he couldn't even breathe. I had to experience that. It was just too dramatic. It was sad. The ambulance came for him. He couldn't breathe at all. It was just not a not a good time. It was supposed to be his happiest moments as well, because he had to learn all these stuff, and it didn't go as very well as it's saying. But the good thing is that right now he's healthy. He's the cutest baby ever. He's so beautiful. Um, they found out that he is not gonna be short, and that he does not have head problems that bad as they thought. And right now he's drinking regular milk, so he's not lactose, not allergic to lactose. He's lactose intolerant. He can't drink a lot, but he could eat stuff. And right now he's just a big boy. He's already starting to walk, and the 31st is gonna be his birthday. Right now he's doing better, but he's still expensive, because clothes is really expensive. I can tell you that. They grow so fast out of it. So I try to find like yard sales. I try to find anywhere that I could get his clothes like cheaper. As long as he's healthy and he knows that his mom did what he tried. She tried to make it everything better for him. I go to school right now. I have my job. I work at Dollar Tree right now. And yeah. So right now he's a happy boy. This is when he was let's see. I don't think you can really see him. Yeah. He is right here. He was 3 months old right here. And recently we haven't taken any pictures, from the fact that he does not let himself take pictures. But yeah, that's what I can say. And right now I am with his dad. We've been together for 6 years. So we were high school sweethearts. I still think I'm a teenager, but you have to mature really fast, like I say. It's really hard. You have to mature really fast once you have a baby. It's not easy. It's not dumb. It's not easy as it seems. It's really hard. And if you have any questions, let me know. Let me know your experience. And well, thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed. And I know it was a really bad video. this will be my first video. Yeah, sorry for taking this long. But yeah, then have a good night. Or day.